Yes. Yeah, morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, in the last class, I was discussing about developing the first Django application, steps in application creation, steps in application creation, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is my first class.
Hmm.
Okay, so here we need to install anything for Django, remember?
1 second. So it is a web development framework for Python, which offers a fast and effective website development. I said, you may ask why Python required for the last 25 years, right? Java, .NET are mostly used in web development creations, right? Why again Python required means at a rapid speed, you can develop a web application using this Django framework. At a rapid speed, we can develop web applications using Django, right? At a rapid speed, you can develop web applications. That too, with very less coding, not even 1/4 coding as compared with other programming languages. You will see most of the coding is already available. All the Python files you no need to create automatically, they'll be generated whenever you create a project folder or whenever you create a application folder. Meanwhile, right, everyone have you downloaded and installed VS Code?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
So here, so those who are not done with this, right, just go to code.visualstudio.com, code.visualstudio.com, right? Yes. Go to this website, code.visualstudio.com, download for Windows. Click this, right? Download for Windows. Download it and install it. Normal installation hardly takes 2 minutes for installing it, right? Just download it and install. Just say next, next, next. Just a shortcut on your desktop. Just select a shortcut on your desktop. Everything say next only, right? Yes, normal installation. So we are going to work with the Visual Studio VS Code, right? VS Code, Visual Studio Code, right? Within that. Okay. It is an ID where we can develop applications, web applications, right? Yes. So if anyone not done with this, just download that Visual Studio Code within this code.visualstudio.com, download and install it. So what are the main advantages and features of Django? Django is very easy to set up, very easy to set up and run, right? It provides a ready-to-use user interface, for administrative activities. We can build all types of systems. Right? Any type social media or any types of systems we can develop. Powerful URL system it has got. Any web applications requires a URL, right? So here in Django, it provides powerful URL system and provides end-to-end application testing. Built-in authentication system. automatic admin interface, right? Automatic admin interface. That is functionality for adding for example, I want to add a new employee. I want to edit an employee details. I'm deleting the employee details, right? For all this automatic admin interface, right? Very less code, I said, right? Very less code we see here. Not repeated. The code won't be repeated again, right? Fast development has got its own database, I said, SQLite free. And the companies which are using Django, right? Yesterday I was showing you, YouTube, Instagram, Google, NASA, Pinterest, Mozilla, Discovery Channel, Bitbucket, Discuss, PBS, National Geographic, right? In Java, we follow MVC architecture, model view controller. In Python, we follow what? MVT architecture. MVT means model view templates. What is it? Model view templates. So first my discussion will be on templates. Later I'll come back to the views. Last I'll be discussing about these models, model view templates. Okay, what are the steps involved in application creations, right? First, create a virtual environment. Virtual environment means already Python is installed in your system. Another copy of Python, right? Virtually, you will be creating it. Activating the virtual environment, right? Activate the virtual environment. Activate the virtual environment once it is created, right? Starting or creating a project, the command to create or start a project is the Django-admin is the command for creating a project. The Django-admin start project name. This command is going to create a project structure. And within that project structure, you will be getting all the .py, all the Python files, .py files required, right? And starting or creating an application, Python manage.py start app application name. Okay, you need to remember this these two lines, right? For creating of project and creating of application, right? Whenever you create an application also, right? Whenever you create an application, all the .py files required, Python files required for your application also will be generated automatically. You no need to create. And later we will add the application to the settings.py file and defining the URLs for your project within the urls.py file, which is already available. And you write the business logic implementation within a file called views.py file. We will migrate and check if you got any errors and starting the server by using this command and giving the request in the browser, right? Yes. If it is from the same system, local host, if it's from the different system, remote host, give the IP address of it and the port number of the Django, right? And the URL name that you have specified for this project, that is for this application. Yesterday, just I showed one sample web application creation, right? So today you people can do parallel along with me. Yes. Okay. So hope everyone have done with the installation of this VS Code, Visual Studio Code, right? Yes. Downloading and installing Visual Studio Code, right? VS Code. VS Code. Go to Google, just say where's go to code.visualstudio.com. Code.visualstudio.com. Download and install. Hmm. Next is installing DJANGO. You can do parallelly along with me, everyone. Installing software, right? Yes. Step 1, first you need the prerequisite for this is first to install Python software. Hope everyone has got Python in your system, right? First install Python software, right?
Any version is fine, sir.
Yes, 3.11 or 3.12. First, you need to know where exactly Python is installed in your system. First install Python software, right? How will you know where your Python is installed? Where is the location of the Python, right? Two ways, sir. To check where Python is installed. To check where Python is installed, go to command prompt. Go to command prompt and say where Python. At the bottom command prompt, at the bottom search panel, type CMD at the and just say where Python. Where Python, right? Yes. Say enter. So in the C drive, there is a folder Python 3.12 means 3.12. Within that, Python is installed. I've got multiple versions of Python in my system, right? 3.11 also available. That is also available in the C drive. That is a Python 3.11 folder within that Python installed. And there is Python 3.8 also available. Python 38 folder within that. Check where exactly your Python is available in your system. You need to know the path compulsorily. This is one way. This is one way to know where your Python is available. Another way is if you go to the start programs. If you go to the start programs, right? In all apps, check your all applications, right? Go to P. So here Python 3.11, 3.12 all are available. In the 3.12, click this 3.12. This Python 3.12 is there. Right click on it and go to more and say open file location. Open file location. Within the file location, right? Yes. You will get only the shortcuts here. Here Python is there, right? Right click on this Python. Again, you say file location, open file location. This clearly opens the location. What it is open? C drive. Within that Python 3.12, your what this Python is available. But here, I doesn't want this Python. This scripts folder should be available. Scripts folder should be available, right? Within the scripts, you need to have a pip, pip or pip3 should be available, right? Mm. Okay, fine. Next, next step, right? Yes. First step is installation of Python and check where exactly the Python location need to compulsory know, right? Next. Step 2. Hmm. So here, create a folder. Create a folder with any name you can, but with any name you can create, but I'm creating with the name DJANGO apps. With the name DJANGO apps. Create a folder DJANGO apps within C drive. Create it within the C drive and install the Django software. Don't install Django in the original Python folder. In the original Python folder. So create a virtual environment. Create a virtual environment. Create virtual environment, another copy of create virtual environment. In that, install Django software. Even any modifications, even any modifications we do in Django, it should not affect the original Python software. virtual environment. Observe here, virtual environment is created for Python. Is created for Python. And in that install Django. Means in your system, you have two Python softwares. In your system, you have two Python softwares. One in original, one in original, one in virtual environment for Django. So in step 2, just what you do is create a folder with the name Django apps. One second. Okay, step 2, just create a folder, Django apps. So within the Django apps, I'm going to store all my projects and I'm going to install virtual environment, Django software, Python, everything available within the Django apps folder. Everyone, are you able to see in the Python scripts folder should be available, in that pip has to be available. Okay. Python has to be recognized. And one more thing, before you go with the Django installation, Python has to be recognized from your system. From anywhere, Python has to be recognized, right? If it is recognized only, can go with the Django installation, right? So just how will you check whether your Python is recognized means at the bottom search, type CMD and go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt and just type Python. Whenever you type Python, Python has to be recognized. Python version has to be displayed and Python interpreter has to be open. Check it, enter you say the Python version 3.12.5. The Python interpreter has to be opened. If it is not recognized means your Python, if it is, you're not getting these things, Python is not recognized. Okay. So here, whenever I type Python here, it is recognized. Means generally while installing Python, first step in the installation of Python, you will get one option, add Python to path. If you have selected that option, Python will be recognized. Python will be recognized. For anyone, are you getting Python? It's not recognized. Are you not getting the version?
Yes, for me, actually, it's not shown script. folder, sir.
Now here, whenever you click Python here, is it recognized or not?
Yes, it's recognized.
Hmm. Okay. Now next, in the step two, right? In step two, right? Create a folder, Django apps. Now go to this C drive. I'm going to the C drive and just I'm creating a folder with the name Django apps. New folder, I'm creating with one name Django apps. What you are going to keep within this Django apps folder? Hmm. I want the sessions to be more interactive. Sorry, there is a typo mistake in this. Don't give any space here. Don't give any space here in this Django apps as a single word you give. Django apps as a single word you give. So within the Django apps folder, just I'm going to store all my projects, whatever applications I'm going to create, all will be under this Django apps folder. That is one. Second thing is virtual environment creation will be under this folder only. Under this folder only. And Django installation, virtual environment, your everything, whatever I do will be under this Django apps folder. Right? Yes. Now step three. Installing virtual environment module. We have got a module called virtual environment module. Installing virtual environment module. Right? For creating virtual environment. What is the next step? Right. Step three, right? Yes. Installing virtual environment for creating virtual environment. Right. Now, go to VS Code. Go to VS Code. Hmm. If you have already installed this VS Code, right? Yes. Visual Studio Code, right? Just click that VS Code, everyone. Hmm. Within the VS Code, right? Within the VS Code. Select the folder. The Django apps. Select the folder, the Django apps. Check it here, right? File, open folder. File, open folder. And go and select in the C drive. Just now we created a folder, the Django apps, right? Select it, the Django apps. Yeah, the Django apps. Select the folder. Once you select the folder, that folder should appear in this way here. Can you see a Django apps?
Yes, sir.
Django apps will appear there. Now, can you see here terminal here? Can you see terminal in the VS Code, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Click the terminal, right, and say new terminal. Click the terminal and say new terminal. Can you see a terminal?
Yes.
So if you got this debug console, minimize this here, minimize this. Jupyter variables are there, that also you minimize if you want. See this terminal here, you can see this way. Terminal. By default in the terminal, what you see, your application, what is that, your folder name, right? The Django apps. Are you able to see the Django apps? See the Django apps, right?
Yes.
By default. Now I need to install what? Okay.
Sure.
Just a second. Right. So the Django apps. Okay. Select the folder Django apps and select the terminal and say new terminal. And say here, right. What is the step we are creating now? What is the thing? Installing virtual environment module. So just you can go and say pip install virtual env. Pip install virtual env. For me, it says it's already requirement already satisfied. For me, it is already, it will be available. For you, it will download and it will install automatically. It is going to download and it is going to install automatically. Enter, you say. For me, requirement already satisfied. For you, what it is saying? Downloading and installing, and it will say finally successfully installed virtual env. Is it saying or not?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, try to respond. Pip install virtual env if you are
Yes, sir.
saying. Downloading
Yes.
and installing, and finally it says successfully installed virtual env, it will say. I am copying this line. Okay. It will say successfully install virtual env. It will say, you'll get this. Virtual env. It will ask to update all those things. No need to do all those, right? It will ask update this, everything. No, don't do all those.
So for me, it's saying warning, retrying.
Warning, all this if you're getting, just ignore all those, everyone. Just I have got this statement, successfully install virtual env. Everyone. After
Error could not find a version that satisfies the requirement.
so those, if you have got any kind of, just try with pip3 install virtual env. pip3 install virtual env, you can say. If anyone, if you are facing any pip3 install virtual env, you can say. Is it working now?
Yes, sir.
pip3 install virtual env. Actually, you should go with pip3 install virtual env only. The Python 3 version it takes. Pip, if we say, it may take 2 or 3, anything pip install, but successfully install virtually env, it will say. Otherwise, you can just go with pip3 install virtually env only. But if it is a successfully install virtually env, it's fine.
Yes, sir, installed successfully.
Creating virtual environment. Installing, right? Now, step 4. Creating virtual in previously installing virtual environment module only. Now creating virtual environment. Creating virtual environment. Just how will you create? Already you got a virtual env, right? Just say the module name virtual env. My venv. What is that? My virtual environment. So just any name you can give, but I'm just giving what? My venv, my virtual environment I'm giving. Say enter. Created virtual environment. You should get this. So observe here, virtual env is the module name, and just say the name of the virtual environment, my VNV, where it is going to get created in the Django apps folder. Created virtual environment. Created virtual environment. You should get this, all right? Everyone got this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. Permits giving error.
No, sir.
Yes, sir, it's created.
Virtual environment, my VNV.
Yes, sir, created.
Created virtual environment.
Sir, we got error, full qualified error ID. Command not found, etc.
What is read that full one? Read that full error.
Maybe typo.
Object not found. Command not found exception, sir.
The term virtual environment is not recognized as the name of a CMD LET function, script file, or operable program. Check the
Can you
spelling
share?
of name of.
Can you share the screen?
Okay, sir.
Anyone, if you got error, once you try to share the screen. Right. Go up. What was the previous command? It was installed or not? Virtual environment. One second. Selecting, downloading. Is installing C users data update local programs, which is not on path. Do you know where is your Python installed, right?
In C drive, sir.
In C drive only, but what is the path?
I didn't copy. Do I need to copy it?
One second. Go back to this. Go back to this installation path. No, not this. Command prompt. This one. Virtually env, why my venv. See, you do one thing. Anyone who got this kind of term virtual environment is not recognized, right? In the middle of the screen, can you see that plus symbol, right? In the middle of the screen, PowerShell down, still down, right side, go right side. PowerShell down,
Yeah.
plus is there, right? Click that, not that one. Still, beside that plus one drop down list. Beside the plus one drop down, right? Command prompt. Click that command prompt. And here you try that virtually env, my venv can try. Virtual env space my venv. Enter. Go and check where your Python is installed. Show me that location. Compulsory scripts folder should be scripts. Go to the scripts. Take this available. Close it. Again, open a terminal. Open a new terminal. New terminal. You say up. Yes. New terminal, right? So now you say virtual environment, virtual env, my env. Don't use space. Virtually space my venv. My venv, yes. Enter. Pip install virtual env you say. Once you say pip install virtual env, enter. Pip uninstall virtual env you say. Pip uninstall. No. Pip uninstall virtual env. Virtual env. Env. Virtual env. Why? Yes, you say. Why? Immediately up arrow you can click and pip install you say once again. Reinstall pip install you say. Yes, once again. Yes. Enter. Now immediately you say virtual env, my venv. Virtual env. Spelling mistake. Space my venv. Enter. Your virtual env is not recognized. Go to a command prompt and first your Python is recognized or not is check first. Go to command prompt and check type Python. Type Python here. Enter. Close it.
Can I try that pip 3, sir?
Okay. Your virtual environment is not recognized.
Yes, sir.
It is clearly saying verify the path is correct or wrong. Whether the path is correct and try again, right? So once stop sharing the screen. In the C drive, Python 3.12 folder is available. Where is my Python installed means? Is Python installed in the C drive. You need to, that's why I said clearly, people for those, if that the path is not correct, see here, Python 3.12 folder, right? Within this scripts folder, you need to able to see this virtual env. This virtual env should be available. Otherwise, it will say virtual env is not recognized. It will say. whenever you say install virtual env model, with this virtual env only we are supposed to create it.
In my script folder, there is no virtual env, sir.
So with that virtual env only, you can create my env, right? Mhm.
Thinking Python installation is the problem.
So that's
Shit.
what before I go with the installation, I said, right? Python path should be correct. Python installation should be correct. Okay. Otherwise, do one thing. Mm, people who has got problem here, right? Just
Actually, for
anyone is speaking.
the it's
So yes.
So one
Otherwise, people who has got problem, right? Here, C slash, go to this Python, what is that? 312, go to the path where this Python is available, right? This Python 312, the scripts folder. But there also virtual environment has to be created, right? Yes. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Do one thing. Go to the command prompt, everyone. Go to the command prompt. Those just now you got, right? Go to the command prompt in your Windows. So how to fix that problem, right? Multiple way. So go to the command prompt, cd slash, those who has got error, I'm saying cd slash, come out of this path, come out of this existing path, and go to your Python path. Go to your Python path, cd, yes, Python 312, where your Python is available, Python 312, right? Within that scripts folder, you can go in this way. Understand now? Go to the C drive, go to the Python 312, go to the scripts folder and say pip3 install, pip3 install virtual env, you can say. Virtual env, you can say. From the Windows side, see Python, just to specify the path where your Python is available. pip3 install virtual env. Come out of this existing path in the command prompt and just say cd Python 312 slash scripts. Change your cd means change directly to Python 312. You will get this. This is that. Here directly say pip3 install virtual env.
Saying, sir, successfully installed. Later, what we have to do?
Okay. 1 second. I'll for the people for whom virtual environment is created. People for whom virtual environment is successfully created virtual environment, it has said, those people just directly go to this C drive. In the C drive, go to the Django apps folder. In C drive, go to Django apps folder and check whether your myvenv folder is created, virtual environment created or not.
Yes.
Within that, can you see scripts folder is available or not?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
So automatically the scripts folder of Python you will be getting here, right? Yes. People for whom you didn't get, right? People whom you didn't get, if you're facing problem there. So go to the Windows side command prompt. You will be getting some default path. CD/ you say come out of that and say CD Python 312. Where your Python is available, give the path. In this way, you will get the path. Pip3 install virtual env, you say. Hmm.
In
Later,
Django apps,
later, yeah, it should have been installed, right? After install,
no,
after
sir.
this, what it is
I
saying?
sir, I I tried another way. I ping one command, it's working, sir. For me.
Hmm.
This way, py-m venv space my env. At the time, it is working, sir.
Okay. Just you can do from this Windows side, right? Pip3 install virtual env. Yes. Yeah. After
In
this,
my Sir, in my Python 312 folder, there is a script. In that script folder, it is showing now virtual environment. But in my
now
that another folder, it is not showing. The Django
VS Code
in
it is
Django
installed
app
this.
is not showing.
Go to this Django app, can say.
In Django apps, it's not showing. It's empty folder.
No, not
So
there. In the
we
VS Code, you need to go and type this command I'm saying.
Okay, sir. Okay.
In the VS Code, just to go and type. Already now virtual environment is there in your scripts folder, right? Now with that virtual environment, say my venv has to be. Now it should have been, it should say created virtual environment. This option you need to get.
In new terminal, sir, what we have to type?
Virtual environment, my venv. Okay. Virtual environment, my venv. After that, right, it will say created virtual environment. Created virtual environment, right? Yes. Fine. Virtual environment, creating virtual environment, created virtual environment, it will say, right? Step 4. So, yes. People, if anybody facing problem or issues, right? One thing, if the Python installation will be the problem. Automatically, it has to see a virtual environment. Whenever I say in the previous step, pip3 install virtual environment means automatically virtual environment has to be installed. After installing with that virtual env, I'm going to create my venv, right? These things should happen if your Python is installed and Python path is recognized. There won't be any error. Next, step 5. Step 5, right? Yes. activating virtual environment. Next is activating virtual environment. Activating virtual environment. How to activate virtual environment? In this step, you may be getting error, but I'll say that how to do. Here after this, how to activate virtual environment means where your virtual environment is available. Where your virtual environment is available.
DJANGO apps.
In the Django apps, your CD my virtual my VENV is available. CD my virtual environment is available. Within this virtual environment, there is a folder called scripts folder. It will be available. Scripts. Understand? Go and check at the backend, right? Go and check at the backend. Within the C drive, within the DJANGO apps, my virtual environment is available. Within that, scripts should be available. Within the script, can you see there is a symbol called activate available or not?
Yes.
Activate available or not? This that okay. Now you need to go to the Django apps in that virtual environment, in that scripts folder, and say activate for activating it. So now currently, not this one, in VS Code. In VS Code, change your directory to my virtual environment within that script. Say enter. Say enter. Now where currently I am in C Django apps, my virtual environment in the scripts folder I am. Dot backslash activate within the same folder. Say activate. Whenever I say activate, say enter, you should get this my virtual environment within the bracket. You need to get my virtual environment within the bracket. Got this, everyone? So only this virtual environment creation only will be the one biggest task here. Once it gets created, everything will be fine. Everyone
Yes.
try to respond. My V, E, and V are able to see within the bracket.
Sir, I have faced error.
For some of you, are you getting any that command is not found or scriptlet error? Script is disabled. Dot backslash activate.
Yes, sir. The script is disabled for me.
For anyone, it is saying the script is disabled for those people. Anyone got that option?
Yes, sir. I have faced the
Yes,
same.
so
Project, did it work once after virtual environment my V and V? Is it working?
Yes, sir, it is working. But before that, in red color, some
Not a
errors.
problem. Virtual environment created virtual environment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you can just check with this CD my virtual environment scripts and say dot backslash activate. You got that in the bracket.
Yes, sir. I got that.
So those who got a scriptlet error, the script is disabled, right? Do one thing. Here, this is there, right? This drop down list. Click and go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt and do the same thing there. CD my virtual environment scripts and then say dots backslash activate and work from that command prompt there. For anyone, if it's saying the script is disabled and script error, if you have got right, those people go to this command prompt and click the same thing. Go to this and say dot back. Is it working or not?
Working, sir.
Working, right? Okay. For some of you, once you type with this activate command, right, it will says this script is disabled. It's not otherwise some error you will be getting. in red color, right?
Sir, I'm not getting that in that bracket, my VNENV.
What
I'm
did you
just
say?
getting C colon Django apps, my virtual environments and scripts. That's it.
This
I'm not getting that in the bracket, my VENV.
share the screen fast. Just observe that. Go up, go up. So those people, whenever you say activate, it is saying running scripts is disabled. Can you see the fourth line in that red line? Fourth line. Running scripts is disabled on this system. So for that, what you do, go to this. Can you see at the right side, beside the plus symbol, command prompt is there. Beside, no, drop down list is there. Click it, click the and go select command prompt. Now you say cd my virtual environment. cd, you work from this command prompt every time once you open this, right? cd space my venv slash backslash scripts, say enter and say dot backslash activate user, enter. You got right, the brackets my virtual environment. So those for some of you I said the script is disabled. You can enable it. There is a process to enable it, right? Later I discuss. But as of now, go to the command prompt and just now if anyone, if you are getting this kind of error, right? Whenever you say activate, if you are getting error, just to go to the command prompt and just go to the path. Okay. Now where you are, in which path you are currently, in Django apps folder, my virtual environment, in the scripts folder you are. Why you are in the scripts folder? Why you need to go to the scripts folder?
To activate the virtual environment.
To activate or
In the scripts folder only you can see can check it, right? You can go and check at the backend. If you go to Django apps in the my virtual environment, in the scripts folder only, you can see this activate option available. That's why I'm asking you to go to the particular path, Django apps my virtual scripts, and say activate dot backslash activate, right? Yes. For everyone got this option, right? My virtual environment is activated. Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is finished. Now your okay, virtual environment is created successfully. Every time when you work, you need to see this virtual environment is activated or not. Next, okay, activating virtual environment, right? The same way as I said, say activate. Next, installing Django now. Step 6. Installing Django. Installing Django is very simple, right? Here you are currently in the scripts folder. pip3 install Django is it. That's it. It automatically downloads Django and installs Django into your enter. pip3 install Django. Yes, it automatically downloads and installs Django. it. Successfully installed DJANGO 5.1. Try to remember the version of this DJANGO, what your 5.1. Okay. So what is the command I used? This entire line I'm copying. So this, if you are seeing this in the bracket, means your virtual environment is activated. Now pip3 install Django. Successfully installed Django. You should get. Everyone got this?
Sir, I am getting DJANGO 4.2.15. Is it fine?
So yes, not a problem. Successfully installed means you are using older version of Python.
Python. Yes.
Successfully installed Django 5.1. You won't see much difference between 4 and 5 in Django. Everyone got installed Django? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now from here onwards, once Django is installed, right? These steps what I discussed yesterday, right, will be the same. Now creating or starting a project. Creating or starting a project, right? Yes. Next step. Very fast, try to do this right now. Now, okay, installation of Django is completed. Now creating a project. Now creating a project. Now step 7, you see. Creating or starting a project. Starting a project. Creating or starting a project. Where you will create the project? Where you will create the project? In which folder?
Django apps.
DJANGO apps.
In the Django apps. Where are you currently?
In
Pin
this
activity.
Script folder.
You are
Scripts
currently in the
folder.
script folder.
Script folder.
So you can say CLS to clear the screen. CLS to clear the screen, right? You are currently in the scripts folder, but you are supposed to create a project in the Django app. So how will you come out of this scripts? CD,
Space dot dot.
CD dot, okay. CD dot dot means you will come out of the scripts folder only. Again, you say CD dot dot, again, you will come out of this virtual environment. CD dot dot, come out of the current folder scripts. Again, come out of this virtual environment, again CD dot dot. Now you are in Django apps folder. Now can I create a project or not? Hello? Can I create a project now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now what is the command for creating project? Yesterday we have discussed. From here onwards, you can just follow the steps in creating project, application, everything. What is the command? Django -admin. See, what is the command for creating a project? I said the steps, right? Starting or creating a project. Steps are creating virtual environment, activating virtual, that is completed. Now starting or creating a project. Django-admin, start project, a project name. What is the command? Django-admin, start a project, project name, demo app, demo application. D capital I've given, A capital. So not compulsory, you can give any name. If you are giving in uppercase, demo application, say enter. That's it. Sorry. Project name we need to create, right? Not application. So Django-admin, okay. Demo app. Delete. Go to recycle bin. Just delete that, right? That whatever it is created right side, you can see in the Django apps. So start project. My project one, you say. Django-admin. Start project, my project one, you say. You are creating a project here, not application, right? So here, my project one is. If you have created this demo app, try to delete it. Where you will delete? Here. The Django apps you will see. The Django apps you will see. Right click and say delete. Now creating a project, Django-admin, start project, my project one, say enter. Now can you see a project gets created in this Django apps? Can you see now? My project one is created. My project one. Try to understand this structure. My project one you have created, right? Yes. Within this my project one. Now CD, change your directory to my project one. Now enter into my project one. See here, change your directory to my project one. Can you see everyone? Now you open this my project one at the left side. At the left side, one more inner project folder you will see with the name my project one. Now you open it. 5 to 6 Python files you will see. 5 Python files will be created automatically. Can you check it? init.py, asta.py, settings.py, urls.py, and this manage.py also will be created. Understood? Everyone got this .py files?
Yes, sir.
Just
Yes, sir.
by this command,
Yes.
a
Yes, sir.
project folder. If you see the project folder, if you click this inner project folder, you will see within the inner project folder. Try to understand the structure. Outer project folder, inner project folder. Two folders you see. In the inner project folder only, you will be able to see this. This manage.py file is very important. From now onwards, next onwards, whatever I want to perform anything, using this manage.py only, I need to perform. Okay, I'm copying this command. Step 8. What is it? Creating or starting an application. What is the command to create or start an application? Command for creating or starting an application, right? See this. As I said, right? Starting or creating an application. Python. I said from now onwards, whatever you want to do, you should do by using manage.py. I said Python, manage.py, start app, application name. Now try to say what is the command. Now don't forget. Now within the Django apps, now you should enter into this my project one. CD, change your directory to my project one. Now you are in the my project one. Now whatever you want to do, you need to do under this project folder only. Whatever you want to perform now, everything should be performed within this project folder. Check it. You are in the current project folder only. Now creating application Python. I have to say the command Python
manage.py
manage.py
.py
start
start application demo app. Now you can give the application name as demo app now. Demo app will be created. Can you see at the left side demo app got created or not? Within this project folder, demo application folder you can see and project folder you can see. Can you open and check the demo app? You will see some 6 Python files will be created automatically. Everyone are able to see admin.py, apps.py, models.py, test.py,
Yes, sir.
views.py. Everyone able to see? Yes.
Yes, yes.
yes, sir.
Minimize it. Demo app. So now project folder is created, application folder is created. In project folder, I got some 5 py files. In application folder, you will get 6.py files. One by one, we'll be discussing about the py files. Next, step 9. Step 9. What is the step 9? Adding your application installed apps within the settings.py. Adding your application to the installed apps within the settings.py. Now, just what is your application name? Demo app. Copy it. Where you will go in the project folder, you will see settings.py. Click it. Just keep your mouse here. Keep your mouse here and scroll this down, a little bit down, because you're not able to see that code. Little bit. Whenever you want, move it and move down. This one, move it and move down, right? Yes. This is what. Now, in this code settings.py, if we click it, the whatever code is present, you can see here in the. Now, just move down to the line number 33. You will see the installed apps. By default, many applications are installed: admin, auth, content types. Also, just to give your application name at the line number 40. Keep comma at the last and just say demo, D capital. I have given a demo app. That's it. In the codes you need to give. Just I'm copying this entire thing for your understanding, right? This install apps. Just I'm copying the entire thing. No need to type all this, already available, right? Within the settings.py, just add this demo app at the last. Next, step 10 is what? Specifying the URLs for your project. Step 10. Adding URLs dot adding. Go to urls.py and define URL for your go to urls.py and define URL for your project. Go to urls.py, click it and just scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can see URL patterns equal to. At the last, go to line number 22. So I'll use RE underscore path, means regular expression. RE means regular, RE underscore path. A raw string or R means raw string. Now, starts with, this is the starts with symbol. Give any name, give any your demo I'm giving. Ends with, this is the ends with symbol. This is the start with the demo, end with the demo. Whenever I specify this URL, it has to go to the views where we write the business logic, right? In the views. And in that views, define a function with what name you want to define. Input function. Okay, just check what I've written. RA underscore path, a raw string, and starts with demo, ends with the demo. If I specify this demo in the browser, it has to go to this views, and in that input function has to be. So now, where this views is available, where this views.py file available in the
Demo.
in the demo app. Can you see in the demo app views.py is available? So here I can see some yellow color, red, yellow underlined with red, yellow color means it's an error. RE underscore path also underlined with it's an error, right? So how to remove this error for views means where that views is available, you need to import from demo app. In the demo app, import views. From the demo application, import views. Now it will go, right? The error gone, right? From demo application, import views. And also for repath also, just import path, comma, repath you say. For the same, now both are open. No errors, no.
But we can see error, right? From then Django.urls.
One second. Everyone are able to see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Should we end with comma, sir?
Mhm.
Repath? No.
Okay. This is your URL pattern. This is single line, right? One second. Control Z. Okay. Not a problem. One second. Control V. Path, comma, same thing. Not RE underscore path. And from demo app, import views. Okay. See, generally, if you make any mistake here, for example, here, you will get in red color. It's an error. Check here. In my project one, it is showing in the red color. In my project one, it is showing red color, right? Just check it here. Because here, comma is missing. If I see here also, can you see one red color here? Red color is what? The error. Actually, the red color is the error one. Can you see here red color? If I give comma here, two things you need to observe. This will go and this my project is appearing in red color, right? Both will go. Just now project is not in the red. Whenever there is an error, your project will appear in red color. Whenever there is an error, and it will also give that error with the red color, underlining the color with the red color, right? Yes, just if you give here, it is underlined. Can you see here? Here you are getting red color underlined in your project. Okay, in the coming examples, you will see errors, how they appear. So actually, these are not the errors.
So,
These are the default things you got along with that. Yes, yeah, yes.
so for me, it's not showing error, not in the red line.
Okay, if you are removing this comma, your project is not appearing in red color.
Yes, sir.
Me also, sir.
Okay, it's not. Okay, just if it is not giving error here while migrating, it shows error. Whenever we are trying to migrate, and you can see all the errors there. Okay, see here, observe carefully. If in your, for example, here comma I missed. See here, can you see problems here? Problems. There is some problems here. You can click it. See, these cross mark ones are only the errors. Remaining are warning messages. The yellow colored ones are warning messages. This cross mark ones are error. What it is clearly saying, it is not closed or comma is not kept. If I give this a comma, now you will see that error has gone. Only these are the warning messages are left out. Warning messages are left out, right? Yes. And that remaining. About these errors, other things I'll come back. Now. Okay, urls.py, just I'm copying this code. Just this only line, RE underscore path, start with the demo, these things. Step 11 is what? Step 11 means I need to define this input function in the views. In the views, we'll write the business logic implementation, right? Step 11. Step 11, go to views.py, go to views.py and define input function. And define input function, right? And define input function. Observe this. Go to views.py. Go to views.py, right? So here, okay. Now check the here, right? Next step. Define input function here. Go to views.py and define input function. I'll go to the views.py. So here in the file menu, select autosave option, everyone. Select autosave option. Means whenever you type any line, it should be autosaved. Whenever any file is, select this autosave. See here, file, click it, autosave. So whatever you are typing, everything will be autosave. No need to save again and create your views here. Go to views.py. def input function. For the input, it takes request and gives response. It is taken request and it should give response, right? Yes. Now, I'm taking a string. HTML code, if you want to write within this Python code, you should write within this multi-line string. So I'm writing some HTML code within the string. So HTML body, the background color, BG color equal to some color, you can provide red color. Text color is yellow color, right? And in the H1 bigger heading, welcome to DJANGO. You can say, right, welcome to DJANGO /H1, and close this body and close this HTML. Finally say return HTTP response. Return HTTP response of str1. For this HTTP response, I need to have some import statements. Okay, from this HTTP response, right? From django.http, from django.http, import HTTP response. So just this is the code I'm writing. It has taken request, it is giving response. What response? HTTP response, HTML response, right? So copy this code, right? So this is the code. Now finally migrate. Now you will get that, you can check it here if you got any errors here. Step 12, migrate. Check for errors. So what is the command for migrating? What is the command for migrating? Python manage.py migrate, you can say. Whenever you say migrate, you should say apply for all this. In the views.py, okay. Now check this Python manage.py migrates. Say enter. If any errors will display here. Otherwise, it'll say apply. Applying, right, for all this. No errors. But if you got errors, right, it won't say this applying to all this auth content type sessions, right? What is the command? Python manage.py migrate. Whenever you say migrate,
We got error, unterminated triple quoted string literal.
somewhere you should have given here this and this. Check it is correctly given or not in the views.py. And check it within this codes are given correctly here. See this triple quotes and see this double quotes are correctly provided or not.
No errors, sir.
Getting has no attributes of input.
Hmm?
Getting has no inputs of input.
One second. I'll come back to your errors. No, finally, say, okay. Anyone, if you got error, share the screen fast.
Yes.
Just move it up. Scroll, just move it up. Demo app.views has no attribute input. Okay. Just to go to this views.py.
You are writing display.
Display your item. Not display. DEF input there. Fifth line. Input it is. Why it is input? Because whatever name you are specified in urls.py, go to urls.py. In the urls.py, what name you are specified there? Views.input. So you need to define with that name only. The views, go and define input a function, right? So what that is? Now you can execute. Now it's saying applying, right? Yes. So everyone should. Still anyone got error?
No, sir.
Anyone got error? Want to share the screen? Right. Okay. Step 13 is
Run server.
run server, right? The command to run the server, right? What is that?
Py manage.py run server.
See, just go down. CLS, you say, clear the screen. CLS, py, Python, manage.py. Run server, right? Run server. Python manage.py run server. Say enter. Your server will be started now. Can you see starting development server at so. So this is IP address and this is the port where the Django is running 8000, right? So how will you check whether your server is running or not? So you will be getting control back at the last and here this will be blinking, cursor will be blinking. You should not see any statement after this control break. Just copy, select this, right? Select this and say control C, copy it. Select and say, right? Directly, what is that command to stop the server? Control C only, right? Your server stopped. You got this. No, your server is not running. I said there should not be any statement after this control break, but you got this statements which your server is not running now. Once again, up arrow you can click for the previously typed command. Now server will be running. So that's what I was saying. Whenever you are copying, first select it and say Control C. If you are not selecting and if you are saying Control C, it will stop your server. Now I have selected it. Now open browser. Open browser, right? Open one Chrome browser like this. And paste that, whatever you have copied. And what is the URL you have specified in urls.py? What is the URL you have specified in urls.py?
Slash demo.
Check it. Demo. What is that? Demo you have specified. With that name only, just you demo at the last. DEMO. That's it. Whenever I provide it, if I say enter, now, it has to give the response. Welcome to Django. It's giving that. You're getting the output. Got the output, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please repeat what we have to type?
Okay, one second. What is the command to run the server? Right. manage.py run server is the command to run the server. Right. Okay, now check this, right? What you need to do first. Whenever you say py manage.py run server, your server is running. Now copy this, Control C, you say, select it and say Control C. After that, go open a Chrome browser, Chrome browser, and paste it here. At the last, give demo. Why demo means that is the URL for every application, right? Identified by a URL. For this application identified with this URL demo. Whenever I give demo at the last, after this, and say enter, welcome to DJANGO. Got it? Anyone got error?
No.
Anyone not got the output?
Sir, for me, the HTTP response is not defined by that.
HTTP response is not defined means check, go to views.py, yes. In the views.py, check this is spelling is correct or not. Return HTTP response. Is it correctly written or not? HTTP response, H capital, R capital.
Yes, here only.
And here you need to have this from django.http, the
Oh,
import statement you need to give. Import statement you need to give for that HTTP response in line number 2. From django.http, import HTTP response. Now execute. It's still anyone, right? Anyone? Okay. So this notes I'll forward you now itself. What yesterday's in today's notes, right? What are Django advantages, steps in application creation, developing the first Django application, right? So it is a Python file. This is a Python file. How to open a Python file? Do we get this recorded video for reference, right? Okay, now 1 second. How to open this Python file? Right click this file and say edit with ideally. Any Python file, right? So here, right click this file and say edit with ideally. Then it gets opened. The file gets opened. In Windows 11, right click. You will see more options. In the more options, you can see this edit with ideally option, right? So this file now itself I'll keep in the Zoom chat. Everyone, 1 second. Can you see the Django notes? One second. Can you see in the chat, Zoom chat, right, everyone? Django notes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just download option will be there, right? You can download and
Yes.
copy.
Yes.
Okay.
Download it.
And after 1 hour or 2 hours, check your mails, right? You will see the video of it. In your mails, whatever mail ID you have joined this meeting, to that the online team will forward a video link of yesterday's and today's, right? Yeah, actually yesterday's and today's they'll be uploading in the YouTube. That link they will be providing you in the mail. And open and watch the video of it. But from next week onwards, right, you will be getting to your Google Drives. The videos will be getting to your Google Drives. And as said, next Saturday the link will be changing. So those who didn't enroll, you need to get enrolled for getting the link, the videos, the notes. And next Saturday, a new WhatsApp group for Django will be created. A new WhatsApp group for Django will be created, right? Yes. It will be added into that Django group. Okay. And next week onwards, you will be getting the videos to your Google Drive. Notes you will be getting in the WhatsApp. Okay. So make yourself ready. Still, if anyone facing problem, right? 1 second, virtual environment that creations. If anyone facing still problem, right? Just 1 second.
I have some doubt.
Yes.
So after creating all other things, why we need a migrate?
Okay. Migrate full-fledged full-fledged. Why to migrate means? See, one thing is if any errors are there, it will display the errors in that migrate step. And second thing is migrate the functionality, the migrate functionality, the full-fledged behavior you will be observing while we are working with the databases. Whenever you say migrate, then only a table gets created in your database. When you're working with the database concept, make migration command will be there, migrate command will be there. So whenever you do migrate command, then only table gets created in your database. And here that is one. And one more thing is whenever you say migrate, if any errors in your code, all that it is going to display there. Otherwise, what all the changes, everything that it is going to be applied for all the applications. See in the settings.py, you have got these are all the installed apps. Admin, auth, content type, sessions, static, and demo app also that what you are playing. So whatever changes, things, everything that you have made, all those are going to be applied for all this. That's why it will say apply. Whenever you say migrate, why you are getting those many applying means applying for admin, applying for auth, whatever changes you are doing, right? Everything will be applied for, and also for your application. Okay. So about this migrate, I'll be discussing more, okay, in the coming session. But as of now, just whenever you say migrate, displays all the errors in your code.
So just like building application, right?
Migrate means okay as of now, but later the migrate I'll be whenever we are discussing about the databases, what I'll be discussing more on it.
Yeah, I have another doubt.
Yes.
In urls.py file, what is the difference between path and repath?
So in urls.py, yes, just open this. Path means you cannot use regular expressions within that. RE underscore path means which includes regular expressions, means I am using stars with, ends with. These are the regular expression symbols, right? Yeah, special characters. Path, you forgot to migrate. Okay.
We want to access admin/ad. Is it possible?
1 second. Admin is what? It is also one URL. For what purpose? If you want to enter into the admin site. See, I said, right? I said for here, you got a database called SQLite 3 database. SQLite 3 database is there. Generally, for Oracle or for MySQL, in MySQL, where will you check whether the table is created or not? MySQL prompt will be there. For Oracle also, Oracle SQL prompt will be there, right? Generally, people who have got knowledge on database, right? So here, if Oracle or MySQL, where will you check whether the table is created or not? You will go to that particular prompt where you are typing all your commands. Where will you type your commands in Oracle or MySQL? Hello?
Under MySQL
MySQL
command.
prompt will be
Yes.
there. Command prompt will be there, right? So, but for this SQLite 3 also, I want a prompt, a site, admin site, admin site. So that is what the admin site. Whenever I say admin, this admin site will be opened for this SQLite. This is a database for Python Django, right? It has got its own database. For this also, there is a site or command prompt you will be getting. That is what the admin site we say. How to get it means whenever you say admin URL, it gets opened.
What the
We'll
password, user password of admin site?
admin side, we need to create the username and password. We call it as super user and the password, right? We are supposed to create the super user and the password for it. How to create all those I'll be discussing. But as of now, I'm not going to touch this line. Keep this line, don't delete it, let it be. But later in the coming session, I'll be discussing about this admin URL, admin site, and how to create a super user and password for this site. That I'll be discussing in models. In models view or models MVT, right? Model view templates. Views means you will be writing the business logic within this. Templates means how to design the web page, right? With HTML, CSS using all these things, right? So I'll be discussing about this admin URL and admin site when we are discussing with the database, that SQLite 3. So I'll be discussing with the SQLite 3 database and also with other databases, how we can connect with MySQL and Oracle databases. Any other queries?
Sir, one question. So we create a first project, then we create an app. So we can create multiple apps and we can have one project.
In a single project, you can have multiple applications. You can have.
Okay.
I'll be in the coming sessions. We'll be discussing a project with multiple applications.
Understood. Thank you.
So which
Multiple.
Sir, I
architecture?
forgot the migration step, sir.
You got the output?
Yes, sir.
So okay. So whenever see here, whenever you want to check whether there are any errors, if there is no errors, not a problem. If errors are there in the migrate step, you can check all this. Otherwise, can you use share yesterday's class recording? Yesterday's class recording and today's class recording, both you will be getting in the today's mail, right? Today you will be getting a mail. In that mail, you can see the video link. In that video link, you can see both the videos. Okay. Notes already you got, right, of yesterday's and today's. So next week, I said the link will be changing. Same time at 7 o'clock, we'll be starting the session, but a new link to your mail IDs. Okay. New link you'll be getting to your mail IDs. Yes. But if anyone still you are not got, you can call on this number, right? If you're not. So this already they have given the contact details also. There is a big message given by this. Yes, can you see here, right? There is a big message given by the online team. And yesterday's demo video is provided there. Can you check? Yesterday's demo video is provided there. Already yesterday's video is available. Can you see in the chart, the Zoom chart, right? A course content and this demo video link is provided, and also the payment details and the contact details also is provided, right? Don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment if you're done with the payment, right? Don't forget to the mail ID that is provided, right? DURGASOFT online training at gmail.com, right? Yes. Then only they can provide you those. Okay, fine. So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue next Saturday, right? Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.